Hi, I'm Kisei with Artistic Behavior, and today we are going to do a quick lash application and a liner application. I have to educate today, so today is pretty a laid back day. I just want to give a little zhuzh when I'm going to educate, but not too much. Now I'm going to be using Makeup Forever lashes, and this is 166. The main reason why I want to do this tutorial is to show you that these are not that easy to put on, but with a little bit of patience, you'll be able to get it. Now, someone like myself, I put these on people every day, and when it comes to myself, doing a band lash, it's just not that easy. I have an easier time putting on individuals, which we'll do a tutorial for another time, but I just want you to see that don't get frustrated. You can do this. So, if you're a beginner, the best thing I can do is tell you to start with a line. And today I'm using Stila's liquid liner. You want to start with a liner close as you can to your lash line, and this will actually be your placement piece. So we're just going to do a simple liner right now. We're not going to do anything exaggerated, just a liner. Get as close as you can to that lash line and just draw that line. Now, I find it easier for beginners to start with your brush laying on an angle as opposed to like this. You want to lay it across your lid and just kind of drag it. And do little dashes. And you have a liner. Now, we'll get a little bit dramatic with it later on. But you see you have your liner. Okay, so you want to make the perfect placement. Lay your other eye. And be very comfortable. I mean, just take your time. Don't feel like, you're going to be a wizard this at the very beginning. None of us are perfect at this in the beginning. Alright, so now you have your liner. Now you're going to take your lash. And I just like to take a bead. I'm just using some lash glue by, probably like Maybelline or something. I love Lash Duo though, but this is the closest thing I had to me. So you're going to just burp that bottle just a little bit because it comes out really fast. So just take your time and burp it. You just want to make sure you get a little bit of pea size out. Less than a pea size really. And just go ahead and put that along that lash line. You want to make sure you get a little extra on your ends because this is where they love to come up. Okay? So after you have it on there, it'll look like this. You want to give it about 30 seconds to get tacky, and then you'll apply. So you can do this. Just wave it. Blow on it if they're yours. Not so much if they're not yours. That's pretty unsanitary. So, blow on it, let it get a little tacky. And you can get all kinds of lashes. Lashes come in all different fun ways with feathers, big flares, colors in them. And like I said, this is Makeup Forever, but you can just, sometimes I get them right from Walgreens. I use the Ardell ones. They're just a lot of fun. But I have a ton of them in my collection just because I use them a lot on my clients. And you can reuse them. I just used these the other night. So, now we have these on, have this little tacky. I'm just going to take this and make sure it lines up with my eye and just place it right in the middle. So now we have it on there like so. You just want to make sure it gets secure. And I'm just going to pull it over. Using that line as my guide. Now I have to tell you, it's never this easy for me. I promise you. I guess I can say I'm showing off for the camera. But it's never that easy, so I'm telling you, usually I'll be fumbling with these things, and that was my whole reason to do it, so you can see that I fumbled too, but this worked out this time. Hallelujah. So there's your lash. And I just want to give it time to get a little tacky. I just like to kind of press it into the lash. Sometimes your eyes will stick together. Just pull them apart. Okay, there's your first one. Sometimes you may have to trim these too, depending on, you know, if your eye is smaller, you may have to trim it. So, you know, I usually trim it from the outside. Sometimes people trim it from the inside, but it's really up to you. So we have that lash there. We're going to do the same thing with this one. Remember, just a smidgen of glue. Okay, and just line it. No, you don't want to use too much. You don't want to glob it on here, and you want to make sure you can get these off at night. These are removable. I recommend you taking these off at night with some makeup remover, because there's nothing worse to go to sleep with a false lash on and waking up and thinking there's a spider crawling on your face or right next to your pillow or something. I've had it happen. It's not fun. So just take them off. It makes it a lot easier. So we're going to let this go ahead and dry a little bit. Okay. And be cognizant of your lashes. Sometimes I see a lot of ladies have like on 12 o'clock at night lashes in the morning. Like those Miss Piggy lashes. That's not cute for like every day, you know? And even these are a little dramatic, but not too much. I have some way more dramatic than this. But be cognizant. You want your lashes to give you a little bit of flair, but you don't want to make it so obvious that really she has on fake lashes. So make it a little fun, but not so over the top. That's just my own personal opinion also. So we're going to lay this right here. Not getting too excited because this will probably be the one that'll act up. I'm going to lay this one on. And I love that you guys are seeing it. It's not that easy with these. They're a little aggravating. Now, someone asked me how often can you reuse these. You know when it's time. You know, you just want to make sure you clean them off. Use a little bit of warm water and makeup remover to clean them off. The glue peels off just like you were using that rubber cement in kindergarten. So it's pretty easy to get off. And this glue is white right now, but as soon as it dries, it'll be clear. I usually like to use the dark glue just because, I don't know, subconsciously, but this is what I had, so this is what I use. You can see this one already went clear. Alright, so now since we have our flirtation on, that's what they are called in my world, I'm going to go ahead and do a dramatic line. This also helps to hide if they're a little crooked. I'm going to take this liner up, give it a little bit more drama. And just like so. So we have a little bit of flirty drama with the lashes and the liners. Really make your eyes look very catty. We gotta be careful because sometimes the lashes get in the way. So you just gotta make sure you work around it and make sure you get your cat eye nice and pointy. You don't want anything blunt. Okay. And again, I'm very OCD about this, so you don't have to be as OCD as I am. I'm pushing that lash out the way. Okay. Up and down. And remember, line your liner up with your brows. And just come on down. And there you go. Now we gotta marry your lashes. You gotta marry your lashes with some mascara. So it could be when I can't stand when someone turns to the side and you can see lash and fake lashes. So I just take them, park my hand right there and just kind of brush into my finger, and that makes them one. And makes this look more unison. And there you have your lashes. Now, please feel free to email me your questions and comments. And please keep in mind that I am available for professional hair and makeup services for weddings, fashion shows, hair shows, you name it. You can reach me at artisticbehaviornj@yahoo.com. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And stay tuned. We'll do some quick complexion. Alright? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Kisei with Artistic Behavior.